Hey guys, what is going on? It is iJustRengar here, and today I'm going to make a matchup video on Lee Sin. So Lee Sin is an aggressive early game jungler that's typically going to be able to duel most champions and be able to beat most champions. So at the very start, we're just going to cheese here, just because Rengar is really good early. And we also have a pretty good early team with Pantheon, Xerath, Ezreal, and the Karma, because Ezreal is really strong for this. So, but playing against the Lee Sin, we need to look at the matchups and kind of determine, okay, so where do we want to go, what do we want to do, etc., etc. We only have four here, but that should be good. So that's a little late, but it's all good in the hood. Alright, so let's run up. If nothing else, we should be able to get Ezreal a little bit of Kleptomancy gold, which is always going to be good. No? Okay. We can go this way. It should work out pretty well, because nobody was there, so... Okay, that was kind of stupid. Maybe there will be one up here. Okay, back here. Can we jump on her and kill her, maybe? Oh my god, that works out so well. That's hilarious. If he's starting there. He probably is, to be honest. I mean, because we didn't see... If we see that their bot lane doesn't leash, then... Oh, I probably should just use my empowered ability there. Alright, I think that he might have leashed. Oh, I should have backed up there. Alright, I'm gonna be using my potions a lot right now. The reason why is because I want to stay as close to full HP as I can, just in case the Lee Sin's going in for an invade in my jungle. I'm going to walk back here just to conserve some HP, so the little ones don't auto-attack me. Okay, Q. And then I'm going to be able to conserve my ferocity from this camp to the next. Q there. Alright, nice. We're going to be able to secure this here. Perfect. Head over this way. Alright, yeah, like I said, I thought that he would be here. And he did end up stealing that, which is bad for me, but I kind of knew that it would happen. And then if he comes down for another gank, I can get a kill. Even though I am low, I can still pressure. Especially since this is going to push. You can see here that it's like pretty much 100% guaranteed to push. Because of the way that the lane is set up right now. He has enough mana to... Nice! We're able to pick him up. So apparently he does want this to just stay here. I need to be careful just in case the Zillion comes up. Looks like he's not going to. I just need to worry about the Lee Sin. Okay, Lee Sin's right there. Showed himself. Perfect. Because Lee Sin showed himself, I can actually go down and take his bot side jungle, which is gonna include his red buff actually. I don't want to take his red buff right away though, because he's probably gonna go for that second. Right now he's probably going down to clear either these or this, whichever one he didn't clear before. So I'm gonna come chill in this bush and take this. And since I will have the level advantage, most likely, well, he did have 16, so maybe he'll hit level 4 off the next camp, especially leeching a little bit of XP from top. This should be free. Okay, let's see if I can go over here. Nice, able to just pick him up right there. That was just an E flash. I saw that he was going in this direction since nobody was approaching him from there. There's no real reason for him to deviate from his path, so the odds are he's going to stay on that same movement path. And I was just able to pick him up right there. Okay, so I normally, like, before I make a play, this might seem weird, before I make a play, like, I suck in, like, a lot of air. I'm pretty sure that people can, like, hear that. I don't know why. And then I, like, hold my breath. I don't know if this has any statistical improvement on how I'm playing, but literally, after doing that, like, because I held my breath because I thought that I'd be able to jump on him and do stuff for so long, I actually got out of breath, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so right here, what I'm doing is I'm just fast clearing my jungle. And I'm doing it in a efficient manner. So the way that I'm clearing it right now is that, so I have a plan in mind. My plan is that I want to throw another gank bot lane's way before they hit level 6. And so what I'm doing is I'm coming up here and I'm pathing this way. Now the reason that I'm pathing this way, let's just take this here, is that way I can take all this stuff right here, and then after I take this, I can head over to my blue buff, take that, possibly hit level 7. I'm not 100% sure. And then after I hit level 7, which I definitely will, actually. So after I hit level 7, I'm going to be able to pretty easily gank for bot lane. Oh, wow. I wonder if he had used ulti earlier, or if he just didn't think that he would be able to hit him. Either way, it's pretty great. The reason I use Night Scyther is just in case Lee Sin comes. I don't even know if I can get a kill here. What I can do. Never mind, I can get a kill here. Nice. That was just the red buff. Nice, gonna be able to pick him up. Perfect. So right there, what you want to do a lot versus the Lee Sin is counter gank. Okay, counter ganking is so efficient. I believe in a couple of my coaching videos I have like math calculations out for why. But the simple thing is like basically so when Lee Sin ganks a lane, he's investing his time, and his time is more valuable than mine because he's an early game champion. So he's investing his early game time. And what he gains from it is he gains being able to kill somebody, which gives him higher efficiency. Lee Sin needs a very high GPM in order to scale decently, because if he doesn't have that, since he is an early game champion, he's going to fall behind. Wait, what just detonated that? Oh, was that the thing dying? Okay, the unlucky thing about like what I just did is that it showed me, so Lee Sin's free to go and gank wherever he wants, kind of without retribution. I guess would be the word, because I can't go there and gank him because I'm investing time elsewhere. Sadly, I don't have Duskblade here, so I don't know if I'm seen or not. And I'm gonna ward right there. He probably used his ultimate. His ultimate has around like a 70-second cooldown, so he's gonna be really weak without it. I also outlevel him by 1 level, and I'm also probably gonna have red buff. Okay, so he did actually have his ultimate. I was assuming and hoping that he wouldn't have it, but maybe that's just super stupid from me. I didn't actually mean to right-click on that. Oh, wow, I didn't expect him to land that one. I was just trying to get some harass down. Alright, I'm gonna head back. I was trying to counter jungle there, but Lee Sin didn't end up going back, and then they got a nice ward off down there. Nice. Nice. So I'm able to just steal that away. The reason I was able to steal it so easily is just because Lee Sin oh, nice. Sweet. Able to pick him up really quickly there. Nice. We should be able to get first start. That was okay. So the reason I was able to pick that up so easily was just because Lee Sin had already blown his smite, most likely for the red. We can infer because of how much HP he had, so we know that he can't really smite contest the golem here. So we're just able to quickly pick that up. That's why he didn't smite there, just because he didn't have it up. And you can, again, tell that just because you can look and then see, oh, okay, so he has this much HP earlier, he has this much HP now. Did he use smite? Yes, no, why? Yeah, it all pays off and works out in the end. You get to kind of understand that, I hope. Hope I explained that well. I'm actually going to go back here, because if I go top right now, it's not going to be that efficient of a clear. I kind of want to help him, but at the same time, if I run up there, I don't think that I'm actually going to make it in time to really do much. I'm going to pick up this, and then pick up this. Let's see what's going on, dude. Ooh, does he get to the karma? Nice! He gets to karma. Sweet. So now he's just going to get kited, and boom! Taken right out of the game. Good job. He just really overchased there. He used his flash, and so that's something that happens a lot, actually. He used his flash, and so he's like, oh, okay, I used flash, I have to get this kill. If it looks like it's going to be bad, just go back, honestly. Lee Sin's in here. Oh, nice. Wait, what? Is he trying to fight him? Nice, we're just able to pick him up. That ended up being pretty free. And so far, I've influenced the map a lot more than Lee Sin, which should not happen for the Lee Sin. Well, it can happen for him, and it does sometimes. But if you're playing Lee Sin, you need to have more pressure than the enemy Rengar, and that's something that you can kind of abuse. You know that he needs to be places and he needs to do things. So, like as you can see with that counter gank top lane, yeah, I was a little bit late. But if Lee Sin had kept going there, if he had like over pressured because he's like, oh, I ganked top, I have to make something happen, I would have been there and I would have been able to counter gank. And also, I ended up being there, and I was more effective than Lee Sin. I didn't use my W there because I want to use my W clearing this camp, because this camp deals significantly more damage. So I just want to be able to use it there instead. And Lee Sin's clearing here. I'm a way higher level than he is. My team's been counter jungling a little bit. I've been counter jungling a little bit. And all in all, oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. And all in all, it just translates into us having a huge victory. I'm going to go take the dragon in just a second. Able to pick that up. Saving my W for this, because then I can use it twice against that. Heal for 122. I wouldn't have healed for 122 off of a single one of the blue buff's auto attacks. Okay. I have a Dark Harvest stack. I don't have my ultimate though, but I should be able to literally just run up to this guy and auto attack him once and then kill him. Nope, didn't. I didn't hit that, so I'm not going to be able to kill him. Unlucky, but worth a shot. To be honest, for some reason, I thought my ulti was up. Did not have it up, though. Put a ward right there. Oh, nice. Went from flash to ghost. Oh, okay, that's why people would go Unsealed Spellbook. I'm going to drag this out, that way Lee Sin can't Q to it. And that's something you need to think about when you're playing against the Lee Sin. He can Q. Oh, never mind, he's top lane. I should have seen that. Or maybe he just went top lane. The reason that I empowered W there is because I knew it wouldn't get another auto attack off before the time that it would have if I had used my empowered Q instead. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, if I had empowered Q'd, it would have gotten the same exact amount of auto attacks off as if I had empowered W'd, and because of that, it's more efficient to empower W, because then it heals you as well as killing it in the same auto attack span of time. I know that Lee Sin's probably going to want to go for his red buff. The easiest path is through here, so I'm just going to kind of chill here and then see if I can get a kill onto him. Wow, so they're really pushed up right there. I might be able to just ulti and get one. Nice, he's dead. Not going to be able to get a kill here. That's fine. Oh, Lee Sin did go through the area that I said that he probably would. I'm going to just jump to that to get there a little faster and be able to pick him up. And I actually already have my eyeball collection done, which is really good for us. Yeah. Oh, maybe he went down through this way, which is another route. You can also wait right there. I just find it like more tilting for the enemy if you kind of wait right there, and it also looks way cooler. So that is always a plus. So I'm gonna be able to pick this up right here, put that down, and then I'm gonna go back to efficiently farming my jungle. This should be coming up any second now. I think it's in like 5 seconds or something like that. Yep. It comes up right here. And you basically know that by thinking, okay, so what happened? Or you could also like keep mental timers like I do. But another way that you can kind of just know that is just if you look at your mini-maps and then say, okay, so I cleared top down. If all those 3 camps are up and then I took a blue buff and then I took Gromp, Gromp's going to be up in as soon as this last camp spawns, Gromp is going to be up in around, like, how many seconds would you say? Probably like 18 seconds or something like that. And then from there you can be like, okay, so if I run to my Gromp right now, even though it's not up, rather than running to Wolves, will it be up by the time I get there? Yes. Okay, so I can go there now. That's just kind of like one like little higher leveled idea that you can use to get a little bit elo. And we want to go for here now. I probably should have been shot calling a little bit more to close out games shot calling. But right now I'm just kind of having a grand old day, kind of like getting kills. But I kind of want to start building so that way we can kind of just close out the game. The reason that I haven't really been shot calling towards closing out the game is just because our team, I mean, aside from the Pantheon, our team scales pretty well into late game. I mean, Xerath is actually, oh wow, I didn't walk through that fast enough, that's my bad. Xerath is better early game, but he still doesn't really fall off super hard late, so both of them are still okay. But with the Nasus, we do have to try to close this out early, that way we don't make any huge mistakes. I'm just going to steal that away just because I'm the, don't want to take those, because I'm the jungler, and so it's going to give me more than it would give them. Going to leave that for him. Can I stand right here and get that soul? No, you can't. Okay. I'm just checking. I wanted to see if you could get a soul from over the wall. It'd be cool if you could. But here again, I'm just CSing his jungle, taking as much away from him that I can. Oh, also, when you have Duskblade, like right there, let's say Ezreal had killed that ward, Ezreal would have gotten 30 gold, and I would have gotten 30 gold. So if you can, when you have your eyeball collection full, when you can, give the ward away. Nice. I was able to cancel the stun on me, but not the movement with my Empower W, and then I was able to just flash out. I'm just gonna run away here. To be honest, I almost just tried to ward this bush. That would have been so bad. I would have used the Rift Herald, and I would have died. I think I can just chill here and possibly get a kill onto Lee Sin. I wonder if he's probably gonna farm that right now. But oh, nice! I'm able to pick him up, and he's worth a gold again too, which is really, really good. For me, I'll just pick him up there, and then that's kind of just having knowledge of where the enemy opponent is likely to be, and where he's probably going. He probably should have went for that, I would think. I mean, there's not really much that he can get over here because Nasus is farming that, so it would have been the best choice for him to go for this. So I was just gonna wait for him to finish that, but instead, I was able to just jump on him and kill him. So far, Dark Harvest only done 1100 damage. Not too bad, but not the best. Again, I'm taking these just because jungler gets more experience from camps that are in the jungle, just because of the jungle item. So now I'm going to be able to back here. I have 5,200 gold, so going to be able to pick up Duskblade, going to be able to pick up this, and going to be able to pick up, what else do I want? I can always just buy, I'll buy Merc Treads. And the reason that I'm going to buy Merc Treads is just because Varus R, Lulu Polymorph, Zillion Stun, and the Nasus W was the main idea for that. Plus, with Merc Treads, I can go for, oh my god, I accidentally bought, oh, I'm so bad, I bought 2 Duskblades. Oh my god. Why didn't anybody say anything in the chat, dude? Even though this is YouTube. Oh my god, I'm tilted. I'm so... I'm so bad. Oh my god. You have no idea... GG. You have no idea how often that happens. It's so bad. But basically, we were able to dominate that game. And the reason why is literally just because of the pressure that we were able to exert. We had a lot of pressure there, and because we have a lot of pressure, actually. So, little shout out to myself. I'm just kidding. But because we have a lot of pressure, that enables us to win the game. And we got pressure because we denied Lee Sin early game. So countering Lee Sin, what do you have to do? Step 1, let me just open a notepad. This is going to be like our final notes. So step 1, counter Lee's strong early game. That's going to be like priority es numero uno. So priority number 1. So for 1, counter Lee's strong early. For 2, optimally farm / gain GPM. GPM, gold per minute, and gold per minute is really important because the way that you win the game is by having the most gold, the most levels, unless you're like a scaling champion. Realize who scales, who doesn't. So think about it. Okay, so who scales, who doesn't? Lee Sin does not scale, so he has to have higher GPM than you in order to win the game. How do you counter this? And then basically with all these questions, you lead yourself to this answer, counter Lee's strong early. How can you counter Lee's strong early? So 1A would be how to counter strong early, counter gank. 2A, counter jungle when he shows elsewhere. You guys remember how he had showed up top lane, and then I instantly went to his bot side jungle. I counter jungled when he showed elsewhere. So the result of this, Lee Sin wasn't able to do anything for his team. My pressure took over. My laners independently won, and we ended the game with a heavy lead because of that. Now, if Lee Sin had gotten ahead, what would have happened? Lee Sin would have been able to snowball the game for his team. If he had gotten a kill to Nasus early, Nasus scales, Pantheon doesn't. Then the Nasus would have hard carried against the Pantheon. Nasus would have probably split pushed, forced multiple people top. They could have forced objectives and they could have won the game. So we won that game because of what happened to Lee Sin. So anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video. It was a perfect game for me, I think. I don't think that I died. I mean, unless you count buying 2 Dusk Blades. God, that was so bad. I'm so bad at this game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Twitter. Actually, you don't even have to do any of that. I just really appreciate if you leave me some feedback in the comments. If you want to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that as well. But leave me some feedback. I really love reading and responding to all of your comments. I respond to, I think, like 95 to 99% of all of them. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. This was iJustRengar, and I appreciate all of your support. Thanks.
Stay with me while we leave the place.